Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Punisher at your service here. It's good to see everybody. I just went right in. I said, "To heck with the song, bow now, 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 now," and I just went right in. So happy Sunday, folks! The Punisher is here once again, sporting a new hat. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I just keep falling in love with my hats. Uh, So we got a nice little puffer going on there. That cigar, look at that big old thing. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear any Clinton jokes. Just having a cigar. Let me go down the board while I take a sip off of this Macallan's 12. Look at it. Isn't that an interesting glass there? Look at that thing. It's all offset and weird. Looks like they chopped off the bottom, melted it, and put it back. I forgot I had this one. It's shaped almost like the shaped square and everything like the what you call it, whatever that movie is, I forget now. Let me start at the top. Hello, precious patriots and Punisher. Uh, the very second comment, it seemed to me that not last week, but the week before, uh, people were telling me that Jason was out and sick or something. Well, I see Jason's comment in here. Hello, Punisher Patriots. So, Jason, if you were out sick, we sure hope you're better. Feel free to send a sign in the messages. Allie says, sending Monday morning sunshine, prayers, and everything else. And then she says, take care, guys. So I guess she just came in and said that and left us. Well, hope you didn't just leave us like that. AQ is a busy texter here. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Those songs are still good because we have snow. And if you have snow, you can sing Christmas songs. Have a holly jolly after Christmas. It's almost Christmas again, folks. We're only, 11 months or so, 10 and a half months away. Start get your shopping list ready. And Black Friday is coming up soon. Okay, and then there's some back and forth, and there's some Jason Green says, I'm better, thanks, AQ. Hello, Mr. Punishers. Klamath Falls. Cliff Meyer from Klamath Falls is in the room. As the 8-ball, if it's going to be a Bigly Boom week. Let me ask the 8-ball, is it going to be a Bigly Boom week? Oh, it's not often you get a single answer. I thought it said no at first. It says yes, it's going to be a Bigly week. Yeah. Welcome to the grand illusion. Look outside. Blah, 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 blah. Get yourself a brand new motor car. That was for a reason. The stage is set, the band starts playing. Suddenly, your heart is pounding, wishing secretly you were a star. Okay, I don't know why. I swallowed a fly. If I could walk on water, Noah, what I would do, I would make it rain, okay? Happy Sunday, Tina says. I missed you, Punisher, and missed our whole beautiful family. Love you all so very much, and thank you. Then we got some hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. For my fellow folks in the Carolinas, I hope that you're doing okay. Now, I did mention Brian and Margie. I believe we have another couple down in that area. So I don't mean to leave you out. Sometimes the names don't come to me right away. But those are so vocal that they come right to mind. So But anyway, I hope that everybody's doing good. Uh, there's Marjorie right there, in fact. Oh, that's a different Marjorie, sorry. That is Maria. Hello, Punisher. Tracy Wu, missed you too. Da, 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 da. Thank you. All right. So here we are. Uh, yeah, there's Linda asking right there. Are you guys okay? Punisher, you look wonderful tonight. Reminds me of an Eric Clapton song. And Punisher, you look wonderful tonight. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. The Punisher's on here. He's looking so fine. He picks up his Macallans and says he wishes it were wine. And when he's lying like that, do you feel okay? And I say, I'll have Macallans today. Oh, I'll have Macallans here today. Bow. That's how the mind works in the wonderful world of Punisher Land, where songs come aplenty for every situation. Every situation. Ruben Quintero. Hi, Punisher. It's an awesome, great day. Happy Sunday, everyone. And thank you. I live close to McAllen, Texas. Different spelling, but point is taken. Sounds the same. Carol, you're in North Carolina. That's what I was going to say. Carol, and is AQ also in North Carolina? Are you in North Carolina? I can't remember. I feel like there's another one. So, Carol, I hope that you are doing splendid and that you have power. Yes. Vote for one. First day of the Republic of America. So, in August, I think I already mentioned. Did I mention it yesterday? The president on the celebration of the 250th anniversary of these here United States. We are going to have a Grand Prix right in Washington, D.C. And that's why I was saying, get yourself a brand new motor car. The stage is set. The engines are revving. That would be a good time to watch the movie F1 either before or right after that race. You'll be so pumped up from it. What better time to go watch it than then, right? I got a little sniffle. Nothing to worry about, ladies and gentlemen. Just a little sniffle. My friends and family are holding the line. IndyCar, anyway, yep. Frosty the Snowman. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just decided. Some didn't like my ZZ Top hat that I had that time, and that's really just too sad because you're going to see it again. Because I've just determined what I'm going to dress up as for this Halloween, and I'm going to start right now. You might see me growing more on the side, but either way, this thing's staying. I will be Billy Gibbons for Halloween. There you go. A sneak peek, 9 months from now, and I will be a Billy Gibbons. And I'll have some shades on, and I'll have that funky hat. And I'm not going to wear the cowboy hat on top of it because it's already defining enough to have that crazy looking hat. And then I have to get a flashy little vest. And then all I got to do, ladies and gentlemen, is walk in and say, every girl crazy about her sharp dressed man. And that's it. They'll know I'm Billy Gibbons. There you go. Billy. That's it. You put that hat on, put those glasses on and that thing, and I'll go ahead and I don't have the BFGs. Billy F. Gibbons boots that he was selling. There was a limited edition a few years back, and I should have scooped them up, but I didn't. But I have some cowboy boots. Don't worry. I don't need to have those. I got some cowboy boots. Uh, I'm not going to carry in a guitar unless I buy some little blow up guitar or something. Not going to go carrying around a guitar because I have one. I have two or three guitars. Who's John? John has a long mustache. Tina has a full house of guitars. Bow now, chicka down, bow now, chicka down. Groundhogs know how to hide. Now we're going to be coming in on that groundhog thing pretty soon. Always got to watch it. Somehow it always pops up on the news, and I watch that groundhog. I can never remember which is which. You see his shadow, not see his shadow. I mix them up every single time. Shadow means early spring. Shadow means long. I don't know. Extended winter. I forget it. I need a trick to remember that one. There's Allie. Tina, twins, same as my big bro. Not sure what you mean. The groundhog is a scam artist. Yeah, he is. He's a little bit of a scam. He's a little scoundrel. Because half the time he's lying. He's never right. They'll say one thing, and what the hell do you get? You get the other, right? So who knows? But it's fun. It's fun when they pick him up, and he looks at him like, what the hell are you humans doing with me again? Holy cow, you keep putting me in this stupid little thing, and I come out. I don't know what's going on. I look at the camera. Big group hugs to everyone. If the groundhog sees his shadow, then 6 more weeks of winter. All right, so I got to remember shadow equals bad. That's what I got to remember. Okay. Groundhog Day is a really funny movie. Hell yeah, it is. Yep. I've got you, babe. Yep, old Puxy. Punxsutawney Phil up. So let's see up here. Oh, there's Dawn. I see Dawn up there. Happy Sunday, all. I skedaddled right on past that one, but thank you for taking the time out of your very busy schedule to come and see this mug. Looks like a beer mug. Okay. Love from Scotland. We got Scotland in the house. Robert Hart. Hey, what? I do love Scotland, by the way. When I visited, I'm sure I'll say it wrong because it looks to me like it says Edinburgh, but Edinburgh, and whatever you call it, Edinburgh. Loved it. Loved that city. I could walk around there all the time, dropping off into bars and having a flight of some scotch, and then breakfast down at that little corner place. There's a little corner restaurant that's very long when you enter. I might recognize the name if somebody says it. By the way, I still have a what do you call it? Treasure hunt, you could call it. I still have a treasure hunt thing where I hid some coins, not many, in Edinburgh. So if anybody is in that city, I can give you the directions to it and you can pull out the coin out of this little wall with a little rock, tiny rock holding it in, and you can show it and tell everybody about it. I thought at one point there was somebody here that was going to do that, but I guess they didn't. Where is Walter? He is right here below. Oh, he's sleeping by his heater. I haven't offered him one of those things yet because then he'll get all riled up again. So I'll wait till a little bit later. John Clooney fan says, I so want a Punisher chip. Well, John Clooney, maybe you are the contestant on The Price is Right today. Uh-oh, we got a retracted message. All right, John. Shoot me an email, and we'll see what the Punisher could do for you, okay? If scientists can't provide climate change weather, man, I will tell you something here. I carry these things around in my little satchel, Anytime I'm off the clock, I carry them. Not just off the clock. I carry them almost every time. So I will tell you that right here in this little pouch, I wrap them in a paper towel because they make too much noise. And there's the Punisher chips. Yeah. And I'm so glad I had them in my pocket that last time when I bumped into that fella up in Lake Harmony, Pennsylvania, at the Pig, little breakfast place, and I told you that he was waiting out in the parking lot with his door open. He said, "Sir, can I ask you a question?" I said, "Sure thing." He said, "Are you the Punisher?" To which I responded with a yes. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for saying hello. And I gave him a Punisher chip. All right, I don't have. Everybody wants a Punisher chip now. When I did those things with the shot glasses, it about drove me freaking nuts. It about drove me nuts. I don't have the staff to handle that, but I sold them suckers, and I sold them basically at cost just to cover shipping and get it done. Get the real whiskey into you. Pete puts hair on your chest. You should put some hair on my chest. I got some Punisher. I'm good. I'm good with some Pete. I just didn't like that Laguvulin. Yeah. Yeah. Now the whole kabang. Now the whole thing's just went off the rails with the chip. Congrats, Jay Clooney. Yeah. I'm so glad my name is not Karen. I heard the other day that somebody was proposing the male version of the Karen as Josh. I don't know. I don't know if that one sets right for me. It doesn't sound like Josh. Yeah, it was just Josh and you, man. Josh. I don't know. That's kind of a cool name. Doesn't sound like a. I need to speak to the owner type of person. I don't know. It sounds like a. Geez, what's a good name? What's a good name for the opposite of the Karen on Mary? Whoa, what's going on here about removing a coin? Oh, if you know a winner named Josh, well, that is different. Yeah, Jake from State Farm. The problem with choosing the name is it's hard to choose a name that you don't know of somebody named that, and they may not be the one you actually mean as the Karen. So that's tough. That's tough. So, Allie, what are you talking about? No, I'm removing that coin. What did you say? What are you talking about? Removing what coin? Uh, Shannon would be better. You talking about a male named Shannon? Darren. Yeah, Darren could be a good one. Yeah, Darren. Yeah, Darren matches up with Karen, right? Hey, Karen and Darren. Yeah, yeah. See, somebody says should be Ken. Well, I know a couple of Kens, and they're good guys. So, yeah. Of course, there are plenty of Karens that are good. So no matter what, you have to choose it unbiased. Throw a bunch of names in the damn kitty and pull them out. Uh, Dana Domino says she loves somebody here. So I don't know who she's referring to. Lots of comments going on. Kent, Daryl, Brandon. Well, Brandon would be a good one. Yeah. What hidden coins? Who said anything about a hidden coin? I've never met a nice Karen yet. Huh. Well, I know one Karen that's a good Karen. So, yeah, I know one. It's really all I know, kind of think of it. My snow shovel guy, Josh, took me money and keys and come in when I already shoveled it. Well, what a little loser. Yeah, don't be a Larry. Larry could be a good one. And it is deemed so. Larry is the new Karen. There you go. We just did it right here. We have named baby horses. We have now named Mr. P needs a PA. Yes, Mr. P needs a PA. An assistant, personal assistant is what that means, right? Yep. To tend to the background needs of the operation. Uh, yeah, I have that one, and when I do the pod or the videos in the war room, but for some reason, every time I finish the video, she's nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. No idea. She must have already clocked out. She sure does a great job on the set, but otherwise, I don't know where the hell she is. I don't even know her name. I'm just joking. I'm just joking there, Andrea. Oh, Larry was your first kiss. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? An enchanted moment. That's what Doc Holliday says. An enchanted moment. That's awesome. Don't be an Eric. If you say if it's an Eric, you got to say it like that. You got to say don't be an Eric. An Eric. You got to round it on the front and back. Eric. Don't be an Eric. All right, maybe that's it. It's an Eric. Tina says Dale. Dale was her first kiss, the preacher's son. The son of a preacher man. Down and down and down. Was the son of a preacher man. And in Edinburgh. What are you saying, Allie? You're not in Edinburgh. In case somebody didn't hear what I said, is I specifically planted a little coin in Edinburgh outside this little rental apartment place that was part of the trip. When I'd go out there smoking a cigar and I see this wall, big, huge stones, and I pulled out this tiny, tiny rock and I put in a little coin and then I put that rock back in there. So I can tell you exactly where it is with photographs. So you know what it is. And you enter through there's a little tiny, almost like a tunnel. The little walkway through it is really small. It's only like 3 feet wide and about 30, 40 feet long. And it was kind of dripping water down the sides a little bit. So if anybody is from Edinburgh or goes to Edinburgh, contact me. I will tell you the clues, provide the imagery, and then you can go there and find it. And then you'll have to post a picture of it once you find it. Yep. So there you go. And if I ever go there again, well, I'll get the damn thing myself. Actually, I asked one thing. If you do sign up for this adventure, once you take the picture, place it back in there, put the little rock back in. It's only whatever, the tiniest little coin, whatever that one is. Did you like the people like that thing with Marilyn? Marilyn, you saw Marilyn standing over the grate, little puff of smoke there, steam coming up from the grate. That one actually turned out well. I only had to do like 2 or 3 AIs before that one came out. The first one had her dancing all over and looking a fool. But yeah, I got that one pretty quickly. And I was like, whoa, I'm so impressed. I'm stopping right here. Yeah, the only thing with Walter is no matter what I do, anytime I try to use AI with him, it thinks he has the tail and he's got the little nub, you know. It doesn't matter what I show. I've shown it, taken an image where it shows the stump, and I think it just still thinks it's like wrapping around. So every single time, he has a full tail. I honestly have a feeling it has something to do with cruelty to pets or something like that, and it just assumes that he should have a tail, and does it. AI, you're asking me if AI is dumb. I'm saying it's fun and it has its uses, and sometimes it's just goofy, but it's definitely a lot better than it was. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned the parody video. There's a very high likelihood that I choose to go final at the end of this broadcast. And if I do, well, you'll see a fresh YouTube post, and then you can enjoy it to your heart's content. I'll end up posting it on other places too. It's about 2 minutes long, so I don't know if that exceeds the thing for the Fun Facebook. By the way, the Fun Facebook, ladies and gentlemen, some of you killing me. Remember, that one is supposed to be Punisher agnostic. No Punisher stuff. It's not a Punisher channel. It's supposed to be fun where you go to just enjoy. So if you can refrain from mentioning Punisher stuff and just enjoy it, that would be great. That would be great. Be like the guy from Office Space with the cup. Yeah. I'm going to need you to work this weekend. Yeah. We got a problem. You see, the new TPS report is supposed to have the new TPS cover sheet. Did you see that message, ladies and gentlemen? Did you see that message? Yeah, you're going to need to start putting that new TPS cover sheet on all of your reports from here on out. If you don't have that cover sheet, I can go ahead and resend. Oh, I got the cover sheet. No, I'll go ahead and resend that cover sheet to you. Yeah, they should have the TDS cover sheet. No, this is TPS. It's part of the movie, ladies and gentlemen. I had a horse once ate my short sleeve. Very scary. You got to watch out for a horse. That's why when you eat the apple, you put your hand up as flat as you can, as flat as you can. You put a little sugar cube on there, its big lips go. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Carrie. Linda says, I don't do Facebook. What's the latest on the shirt design? You talking about the Ice Baby Tea Daddy? I got a lot of things on the plate. I'm working on it. I'm getting things off, like the parody one's about done. You'll see the parody on other things other than Facebook too, so don't worry. Well, it's going to be on YouTube for one. Dawn says she loves horses. Did Trump fire the DHS leaders? You mean leader, as in Kristi Noem? No, he did not fire her. That's so stupid. They just want to fire her because she's doing her job. These liberals, man, they love to let those criminals out. Why is it though? It's the illegals. They'll commit a crime, and those are the ones that give it out. I swear that an illegal criminal has more rights than me. If I were to go out and strangle someone, kill someone, I guarantee I'd be in prison. You wouldn't even see it on the damn news. And I'd be gone, never to be heard from again. These SOBs, they can kill, rape, pillage, and for some reason, these liberals let them right back out on the street. Now, how is that possible? How is that possible? Jesus. Is David Quigley the real JFK Jr.? Remember Quigley Down Under? Quigley Down Under and a good Australian film there. Punisher, guess how old I'm going to be next week? I have no idea. I don't even know how old you are now. But I'm going to say 62. Hell, I don't know. They can't handle strong women. That's what they said. Who can? You definitely got me beat, Nikki. That sounds awful. Love, blessed. What did Nikki say? What did Nikki say? Okay, let's see. No, that's not scary. A horse running backwards, double barreling with both back legs and a kick to the knee, broken in 4 places. That was scary. I've been on a horse one time that rose up on its last 2 legs, like, "Hi-ho, Silver, away!" And I kept a hold. I didn't fall off. And it was a scary moment. I was only like in the 4th grade, maybe 5th. Yeah, actually, I'm going to say that was 5th or 6th grade, come to think of it. That was when I first moved to Oregon. As us old Aussie guys would call a spunk. I use rescue horses and got myself too many crazy situations with horses. My body is messed up. Well, you got to be careful. Oh, by the way, Punisher's working on something besides the parody one. I think I told you guys that the drawing a blank here. What you call it? Doseki guy is back. He's out of retirement. The one that replaced him was a flop after like 2 commercials. It's been 10 years, and they dropped a new one the other day, a couple weeks ago. absolutely amazing the way they brought him back. And I predict that there's going to be a brand new one for the Super Bowl next week. And I will complement that with my own. I'm already working on it. Uh, you're going to love it. It will be fun. Yeah, baby. Yeah. That's right. Yep, this old cigar. Beautiful cigar. That cigar in my big hand. Look at that thing. Ah. So I got an oversized hand. Look at that. Look, I can grab my own head. My hand is bigger than my head, folks. Look at that. Who's got a hand like that? I could grab a basketball. What the hell am I talking? Huge. Tina says they're huge in the body, in the blood. What's that? I can't ride anymore, but I still get to. Okay. Well, you got to quit beating yourself up, Nikki. Quit putting yourself in those positions. We want you to live long and prosper. Look at that. What do you think of that? You know what? I know what the American people do know it. You never heard Spock talk like that. Live long and prosper. See that? I can do that all day long. Some people can't even do that. Can't do that. That's what Michelle says. Aliens. I don't want to know what you're thinking of. That reminds you of something. This is an adult friendly show. Actually, it's for the most part it's kid friendly. What we talk about here, but I always have to set it up for no kids because they drop a little bomb here and there. Sometimes I drop a little F bomb or something like that, or an S bomb, and we got to be respectful. Nikki says, Tina says, Nick, okay, you're so okay. Horses heal. Nay, they sure don't heal if they break their leg. It's the saddest thing ever when a horse breaks its leg. Nikki would know. I always heard when a horse breaks its leg, you pretty well have to put it down. It kind of sucks. It's hard. It's impossible, I guess, to perform surgery and try and heal their leg because they won't stop moving and they got tremendous weight and all they're going to do is just bust it up again. Lori was raised by a toothless bearded hag. Okay, I don't know if I want to know. What was that noise? Oh, you heard that. There was snow, icy snow slipping off the roof. There's still some chunks there. So that's what you heard. That's what you heard, ladies and gentlemen. Nikki says, sure do. It really sucks. Only ever had one, but have helped many. Yeah. Allie from Laws. To all the horse people who now devote their time to helping the disabled, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You make my brothers weak. Very good. What the hell is it? Only 23 degrees in Florida. Florida up there, down there, rather. Very cold snap. People going to Florida retire thinking they get some sunshine and they go down to 23 degrees. Woo. Excuse me. Have you watched Melania's movie? No, I haven't seen that yet. I know it just came out. But I have not seen it. But I've been watching some old James Bond movies. And great series, The Night Manager. The Night Manager with Tom Huddleston, whatever, is a great series. Great series. Uh, they just released another season. I think I'm kind of confused. I think the first season was like 2016, and now there's another one or something like that. Sean Connery, or Sean Connery, he was. I was. I was indeed the greatest James Bond ever. I just watched. I was watching myself on there today with a gold finger. Yeah. Never trust a woman who's. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Plenty of people are seeing Melania's movie. That's great. The theater was mostly full. That's great. That is great. Top Gun Maverick is freaking outstanding. Top Gun Maverick. I should watch that again too. I should watch that again. My husband has been watching old episodes of Suits. That's kind of chickadee, isn't it? Chick flick, isn't chick series, isn't it? That's also got what's her face in it. Uh, hmm. That doesn't mean it's not good, but never had any urge to watch it. Hope that he enjoys it. Uh, is that Love Suits is the one I'm thinking of, right? With old girl, the Prince, what's his face's wife, right? Yeah, Meghan Markle. That's it. Yeah. Okay. I can I can admit that it could be good. Joe says I like that whiskey glass. Well, thank you, thank you. Let me pull it up again then. There you go. There's that whiskey glass. I got friends in freaking the boss, Bruce Springsteen, singing a movie about freaking DHS. Born down in a dead man's town. First hit I took is when I hit the ground. I was born in the USA, but I hate the USA. I don't. That was my impression of Bruce Springsteen. Because he does sing like he's trying to squeeze out squeeze out one. I was born. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones making holiday. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true. We make a better day. Just you and me. Sing it. Uh, I saw eyes today in the sky. You cannot deny how great art thou, my favorite hymn. Bruce is pretending though he's a good guy. Well, hell, I don't know, John. Maybe he's pretending and just really fooling his those libs, man. That'd be a great story if it were true. When you're down and out, you just can't find the. Yeah, the song you wrote about Minneapolis. That's what I was talking about. He's anti DHS. That's what I was saying. With a Christy gnome in the DHS, and she got to go. Yeah, so yeah, it was anti Christie. Matthew Damon does a great Matthew McConaughey. It takes me a little bit to work up this voice. I'm sorry. No, it doesn't. Hey, everybody, we got myself here tonight. Special presentation from yours truly, Mr. Barry White. I'm here tonight and I'm sporting my double barrel voice right here. Double barrel shotgun voice of love right here coming at you. I could probably do this entire show just talking like that and saying, ladies and gentlemen, I need to go ahead and take a drink and wet my whistle. Stroke it. Yes, right. Stroke it to the left and you stroke it to the right. It's right. Then Mundo Bears, a bit of a stroke it. I don't know the words, but because I'm old. And, whistle. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. You hacking down there? All right. It's time to give old boy one of those things we call a treat. We can say it out loud and proud. There you go, little boy. Get it up. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. I do know I do Wolfman Jack too. He's just a little bit different than the Barry because he just got little different intonation and stuff like that. But it is here Wolfman Jack coming at you live from the Punisher Show. Yeah. And I gotta say, I do sound a bit like Barry White. I just gotta lower it down, bring it down, talk a little slower. We got some Barry White going on right there. You see that? We got some Barry White. Let me see if we can. What was that song you wanted me to whistle? Let's get it on. Yeah, let me look up a Barry White tune. Barry White. Stroke it. Isn't that he the one singing that? Maybe wrong song. Isn't he the one to sing the stroke it? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, man, but who knows? Who cares, really? I can still sing it, yeah. Let's see, we got the Barry White lyrics. Let's go. Hold on, let's not go there. Let's go down to the, what's it called? What's the song called? Yeah. Why can't I? Why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? Let me go a different route here. Oh, that's Clarence Carter. That's why. I was wrong. Why did I feel like that was Barry White? Yeah, but he still sounds kind of the same. When I start making love, I just don't be making love. I just, yeah. That's how those lyrics just a little bit too nasty for me to be doing. I can't do that. Billy Squire, the stroke, yep. Right, Clarence Carter. Well, they might be brothers in arms, maybe. I love that song. Deacon and Kelly plays that every time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wrong here and there. I'm wrong here and there, folks. I'm here to admit that I'm an imperfect man. Y'all know Barry White was a drummer for what? Barry White? All right, name your favorite Barry White song. Name your favorite Barry White song. It's right, Billy Squire. still got that Barry White voice going on. Heard Melania picked a Michael Jackson song for her movie soundtrack. Yeah, they're probably fighting them all the way too. Yeah. Billie Jean. If you did, say it again. I can't find it. I don't know who this one is. Says what I'm gonna do with you. Can't get enough. But Billie Jean, that's my girl. Well, Billie Jean is not my brother. Never gonna give you up. All right, screw all that. I'm back. Do something else. Uh, can I be the drums? There's my drums. I can do the beatbox, remember? You're the first, the last, my everything. Sir, do you like horse riding, though? Well, I haven't ridden a horse in eons. So I'm not going to say I'm some avid horseback rider, but yeah, I'd ride a horse if I needed to. Okay. I love farmers. All I smell when I go for a walk, I smell bacon and beef fat and a dog food manufacturer. I love my small town. That's great. Yep. I love I love I love animals. They taste great. Yeah. But I don't eat dog, I don't eat cat. I'll eat chicken. I'll eat beef. Of course, I'll eat a pig. That's about the extent of my animal eating. Sir, do you like wine? Yes, I do like wine. I do like wine. I don't have it all the time, but I like wine. One of my problems with the damn wine is if I open the bottle and I have a couple of glasses, I'll put the damn thing back in the fridge and then I completely forget about it, and then I ended up having to trash it. So, oh, fish. Yeah, you can throw fish up in there. I like a little fish here and there. Yeah, oink oink. Lamb, I'm not much into lamb. Now I could eat it if I eat one of them gyro, whatever, Ero. I can do it with a lamb if they don't tell me. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't throw in the rest of the animals. I was thinking animals on land, but yeah, shrimp, crab, fish, lobster, so. I feel like it's bouncy, springy. Yeah, but we used to. I remember when I was in like kindergarten, we had chickens and rabbits and stuff. I didn't ever really care for the rabbit, but I did actually see a chicken running around with its head cut off, and it's a true statement, ladies and gentlemen. A chicken does run around with its head cut off, and it's blood squirting everywhere, but it sure enough does. But at the time, they don't know it because the head's already gone. But it's not a pretty thing. But I tell you what, farm chicken is much prettier than what they do at those, mass production chicken farms, where it's just they don't they kill them brutally. Have you ever seen? I'm sorry, this is kind of disgusting and very very cruel. But have you ever seen those assembly lines with the little chicks? And I think they don't keep the males or something like that. And these old ladies on a belt, and the little chicklets, are just coming down a belt, and they very quickly inspect them for male, female. And I'm sorry, but they'll just fling the bad one into this little freaking grinder. It's just fling, 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 and it's right into the grinder, and they're gone. And I think it's the males, and it's very sad to even see it. Wow. Hi, Marjorie. We were worried about you. Again, so with Marjorie in the house now? Don says I might have to leave. Okay. Well, have a good night, I guess. Was it something I said? I talked about it very quickly. Oh, the chicken story. Yeah, like I said, I talked about it quickly, and it's done. Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Yeah. So here we are on a Sunday, and it appears our good politicians failed to pass a freaking bill. It's like, are these guys so freaking incompetent we can't get them to do jack? I mean, get in there, nug it out, and get something passed, and quit horsing around, and quit, oh my God, the pet projects. Too many earmarks in all these stupid bills. If I hear another thing about a stupid earmark of, watching shrimp on a treadmill or something stupid like this, why do they pack so much crap in there? And if there's anything packed in there that has to do with the protection and assistance and giving our money to freaking illegals, I'm not for it. By the way, Canada in the house, the hell you guys doing with that girl fooling with the numbers to rule out that girl from being part of the Olympics? They're charged, whatever you want to call it. They specifically pulled out 3 or 4 of their contestants in Canada for this skeleton competition. And they did it because one of their own people spoke out, and they did it in order to this thing with the way the points are calculated. It ruled out this American female from being part of the Olympics. That's called cheating, by the way. That is crazy. Crazy. Baby, it's cold outside. I really must go. I wonder if the Durham report is real. Really? I mean, are we still talking about the Durham report? Yeah. If you stuck around for that whistle and didn't quite leave yet, a real quick story. I was at the dentist the other day getting a little filling fixed up, and I hear that song come on the radio while my mouth is jacked open with springs and spacers and crap in there. And all I was thinking about was I was wanting to go. I couldn't do it. Screw James Whitey Bulger. We'll talk to you later. Bye.